Zarka play action. This one is on the money and caught there. Jonah Dawson, and it's out to the 45. And let's see if Air Force opens up the playbook.
Hands.
Zarka with a quick pitch there. That's Harris to the right side. Has the first down. Has more. And tumbles across the 30.
Have to make a stick throw.
Portner's got 7 tackles. On 3rd and 7. Zarka in traffic. And it's picked again. Gavin Shields. Zarka himself. Zarka is in. And a hallelujah from the Air Force crowd.
If the defense doesn't adjust. Here it is.
Helms, pitch, short, off the toss, may have the first down along the sideline. He does.
That's really gotten playing time in a CIC victory.
Helms on a good ball fake ends up across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Quarterback sneak or quarterback zone. There's the sneak again.
Short in motion. Bartosh on a short toss this time. He's got the first down. He's thrown just 1 pick this year. Play action. Running out of time. Picks his way through the pocket. Has the first down to the 10-yard line. 8-minute drive at the 10. Into the end zone. Cale Helms.
I don't know what happened in that one class.
He's got 9 tackles in the game. Zarka under pressure. Has a man in a sliding catch. Flag goes down near the quarterback.
If nobody's open.
Let's see if Army brings pressure. Play action. Zarka. Little screen pass. Caught by Frew. Frew's got the first down. Inside the 30. Down to the 26. Madison another tackle. And a big play for Air Force. Yeah, maybe I'd say that. Zarka over the middle. Caught by Dawson. Zarka hit as he throws. Ball's in the air. I'm not sure if it's a fumble or a throw. Army is on it right now. They say it's a fumble.
That's who they're following.
They're going for it. Helms trips. I don't know that he got it. I think he's short. He'll keep it. And he's in! Touchdown! Air Force! Dawson Jones, he's got a very strong leg. 1st and 10. Little toss there. That's Noah Short, right side. Short gets out of bounds, importantly. 35 seconds left. Yes, has the first down. Got it at the 46. 32 seconds left. Helen's going to throw it. Going to throw it deep. That's for Anderson, and he's got it! Oh my goodness! Snap's good. Kick up, good! Army wins it!
Who's going to break through at some point? Fake! He's got him! What a call! Singleton! Balls! Touchdown! Matson. Time. Behind Gaines. Incomplete. The penalty moves the chains. 1st and 10. Alvon Isaac in the backfield. Brown's going to fake it to him. He's going to take a shot deep. Looking for Nimrod. Caught. And the Bulls are in business. Tempo. Brown. Has the corner. Touchdown. Incomplete. Rucker almost picked it off. Tempo. Up the middle. Norton. Knockout. Ball's out. South Florida recovers. Turnover on downs. Oh, that is right up the gut. I talked about breaking a big one. There goes Isaac. Never in doubt. Automatically.
Just think, the first 9 plays of the game for South Florida tonight resulted in negative 10 yards. And here we sit at 34-7 South Florida.
So what a start for Alex Golesh, year 3. Believe that this team could be special. And if night one's any indications, he hugs Todd Orlando, whose defense earned it tonight.
Yeah, he deserves a hug.
They could be in store for a special season. Pressure coming, and they got him! A 4th down stop. McCown going to throw. Pressure coming. He eludes one, lets it go, and it's picked off. Going to throw on 3rd and 3. The Rams pick up the first down. It's Rocky Beers. 8 carries for 66 yards for Avant. Here he is again with some room. Picks up the first down and then some. Tough running from Lloyd Avant. This is the most successful drive of the second half for Colorado State. Keeping it on the ground here on 3rd and 12. Finding some room and picking up the first down is Jalen Dupree. He needed 12. He picked up 14. Taj Bullock in the ball game at quarterback. We do have a flag. Bullock scampers into the end zone, but we'll see if this one comes back.
That'll be his second, I believe, if it comes back in the first half.
Legal substitution. 12 men on defense participating. That penalty declined.
There you go.
Result of the play. Touchdown.
Impactful perimeter player.
They dump it off to Henry. Henry picks up the first down easily. Has some room up the sideline. Robert Henry Jr. doing it again. A 74-yard score. 2 receivers to the bottom on 2nd and 10. 4-man rush coming from UTSA. Dumped off to Marshall. Keeps his feet. Marshall picks up the first down.
But UTSA can run out that clock. Look at the timeout situation.
4th and 7. Bringing the house is UTSA, and it's complete. Maher hauls it in inside the 30. Rams with the first down. Again, keeping on the ground with Avant, who has some room. Avant, touchdown Rams! At the 14 as he's turning the corner.
Right there.
Yep. 4-man rush from UTSA. Brousseau going to keep it himself, diving for the first down. Where are they going to mark it?
God forbid they go for 2 to try to win it if they get a touchdown.
Looking to throw, has a man in the end zone. Touchdown Rams! It's Rocky Beers!
A tight end out of Littleton, Colorado.
And just like that, we are all tied up with 29 seconds to go.
Correction. Defense offsides. That penalty will be enforced. Half the distance to go.
They're going to go for it.
Colorado State.
Bullock looking to the end zone. Bullock into the end zone. I don't think he has it. Colorado State
Field is pass, incomplete, out of bounds.
decides to go for 2 after the penalty. Looked like we were going to overtime. The onside kick here. And batted out of bounds by McEwen.
They've been overwhelming.
This is Bryson Barnes, and Barnes is out to the 40. And that's one thing that they've done is field goal kicker out there. He's missed another field goal tonight, his only attempt. He had 3 misses last week. The throw is on the money, and a diving catch by Davis.
Cash Kaihu.
Barnes, a little trickery there. And again for a touchdown. He was.
Yeah.
That's right. Popular guy. Oh, ball's loose. Fresno State has it. Davis.
They can get E.J. Warner in space.
There's the fake. Warner looks, throws, tipped, and picked. Intercepted. That's Olivau. All right, thank you. Here is that third down for Utah State. Barnes firing sideline. Caught there. Pagan has the first down.
Snap counts here.
This is going to be a run. And Barnes trying to get outside. He's got a chance. Wow. He's got the first down.
We're going to come down and make big plays.
They've converted their last 5 third downs. Barnes, pocket, throws. Over the middle, it's caught. Boyd has it, squeezes it. Toughest guy I've ever coached. You thought maybe he was, maybe not being upright. He is, and that's a touchdown. Look at that. Jacobs breaks loose. 2 or 3 tackles. He'll keep it again. Up the middle again. Into 3-minute territory on the clock. Keeping it on the ground. This is Jacobs. This is a touchdown.
Luke has only carried the ball 4 times, and Darnelson has 9 carries.
Warner's throw on target there. That's Anderson with the catch.
He's within that offensive line and get the sack.
This feels like ball game here. 4th down and 8. Throw sideline. It's incomplete. And it was behind the intended receiver. But the response here has been pretty impressive. That ball's intercepted after being deflected. It's picked. And if Fresno State does come back, there's going to be about 20,000 people who won't see it because they've left already. That's Luke with the catch. Big collision. Another blitz. Warner, swing pass, caught there. That's Luke.
Short.
And Luke didn't make it. Look at the sideline. There's the slide.
Right in the home plate.
There it is.
Well coached. I love Jordan Robinson, young coach.
In trouble. Warner is hit in the end zone. The ball is on the mat. It is recovered by Fresno State, but what's going to go here in the first half? 1st and 10 here for Fresno State out of the 2-minute timeout. That swing pass bounces off the hands of Luke. It is a live football. It is picked up by Jemai Otis. He is off and running. Luke trying to tug him down to the turf, and he cannot do it. Jemai Otis all the way to the end zone. He is in for 6.
This is going to be reviewed because it could be a lateral if it's a...
Dorian Penwright there at left tackle in his place. Warner steps up. He can run with it. Instead, he throws to the goal line. It is a touchdown. Richie Anderson III finds the end zone here for the Bulldogs. The heavy paint. The give is to Donaldson, and he is in for the touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season. And just like that, the Bulldog committed to the Air Force Academy. He's a fantastic story and a fantastic football player. This is another interception. Kavion Thunderbird. And he's going to run away from everybody. A pick 6. And Fresno State pads the lead.
3 interceptions by this defense, and I haven't even talked about J.D.
starting next year.
I'm anticipating pressure. They're showing pressure. They're mugging the A-gaps. Here comes the safety.
Alejado throws over the middle. It's caught. Touchdown. Blaze Kamoku. And Hawaii is a 2-point conversion shy of tying this thing up. It won't be, at least for a while.
They see their team down 13-0 to the Wolfpack. Nevada on offense. A.J. Bianco. The inside handoff. Big play out of the gates for the Wolfpack. Herschel Turner knocks down a defender. He can't be brought down. Oh my, what a run. Unbelievable effort.
Yeah, that's going to swing the pendulum a little bit on the yards per carry there.
Bianco across the middle, intercepted. Blue Raiders, a big play on defense. They'll take it all the way to the 30. Middlebrook, big seam up the middle, makes a man miss. Cuts at the 30, stiff arm at the 20, dragged down about the 15-yard line. Radiano, pressured, dumps it off, bobbled, and incomplete.
Legacy jersey head coach Jeff Choate said nobody exemplifies courage, persistence, and toughness more than Motley. So each week, a different Nevada player will wear number 41 on their jersey.
27th consecutive start. With the stat lines he has had, he could have explored opportunities elsewhere.
Definitely, and with the era of college football, the way you see it now, I mean, guys leave.
Vadiato, pressure on the outside, will tuck and run again. He will race it forward. First and 10 from the 27. Vadiato fakes right, throws across the middle, and completes. Finally tipped and able to haul one in to stay alive. Complete to Cox. Cox towards the end zone, pushing forward. Touchdown.
Cadence.
Turner marches ahead, another Wolfpack first down. Moves forward, 5 minutes to go here. Purdy fakes it, Turner keeps it himself. Purdy across the 40, inside the 30, dancing around the sidelines.
Two-score game with less than 2 minutes left on the clock.
From 42 yards. And it is no good. 7. In the first all-time meeting between these two schools. Nick Vadiato, one of the most experienced quarterbacks in college football. Pressure coming, quick throw, pass complete at the 45-yard line. Vadiato. Another first down. Vadiato with time, throws across the middle, pass is complete. Nevada brings the house. Vadiato gets away. Vadiato gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee State. First and 10, Wolfpack. Chubba Purdy. Back to throw. Purdy has his man. Brown slides. That would be getting to about the 32. Purdy's got daylight here. 7 seconds ago, slides. Nevada's going to get that timeout off. Snap is good. Kick is up. It's a low line drive. It was long enough, but it's wide. He had plenty of leg on it, but McFadden cannot get it through. And a stunning finish again here in Reno on back-to-back weeks.
Bimmer in motion, the tight end. It's again. It's Darius Taylor to break a tackle. Touchdown, Minnesota.
You don't have time to kind of create drives and momentum. You got to find ways to get some big chunk plays.
Taken out by Damon Bankston. He is electric. Bankston hits the gas. A shot of electricity for the Lobos.
For the rest of the game.
Scottre Humphrey checks in. Fake the flip. Jack Lane's going to throw. Wide open for 2. And we are tied to Keegan Johnson.
Nobody picks him up. He's wide open. That's a touchdown.
And now Lindsey is under heat and dropped.
Quarterback run.
Runs it left side. Lobstein. Nowhere to go. Minnesota set the edge with Maverick Baranowski on him. And it's 4th down. See Luke Drizwicki, former walk-on, senior now in his 4th year on the job, has had the best year of his career. This is from 36, and Drizwicki drills it. Lindsey on 3rd down, looking that way, back in the end zone. What a diving catch by Smith! Unreal to win it for Minnesota. A surrender Cobra for the ages after a second diving touchdown grab from Jalen Smith. You called it.
It's what I always go back to. You lean on gotta have it moment.
10 for the Lobos. James Lobstein is in the game. He hands this ball off to Damon Bankston, who dodges forward, dances along the sideline. 1 yard to gain. They bring in the backup quarterback, James Lobstein. And it's a handoff. What a play. DJ McKinney finds his seam. Oh, this is just genius. DJ McKinney trotting down the sideline for a New Mexico touchdown. Lobos take the lead. fewer than 60%. He's been accurate enough today. Denegal scanning, throws. This one's almost tipped, and it's caught right at the ankles by Donovan Brown. Placencia tie it up with a big left leg. He boots it up, and he misses wide right. Sutton and Washington. End off to Lucky Sutton. He finds a gap here, down the sideline. And he jumps out of bounds. Can he tie the game? Placencia's kick is up. He drills this one to knot it up at 17 apiece. And the drive and some points. Another handoff to Sutton, who breaks free for a first down. On third down from the 42, fake handoff. They saw it all the way. Denegal dropped. What a play by New Mexico. Austin Brawley has changed this game. 18 seconds to go and one timeout left. Lane steps up and he is dropped in the backfield. Ryan Henderson with a sack.
I give him Lucky till they prove he can't run it.
A fake to Lucky Sutton, a pass over the middle, and it's intercepted. It's intercepted by New Mexico. He did it again. Austin Brawley changing the game. In the game at quarterback right now. They're giving him QB power. There he goes. Lobstein breaks a tackle past the 15, dodging forward all the way towards the sideline. We'll see what they do with Lobstein. He keeps it. James Lobstein inside the 5. Ball's down. The ball is out. Does San Diego State have it? They do. 2 turnovers in overtime. The pendulum swings again, and the Aztecs are back on offense. If New Mexico wins and Boise State loses, they're in the title game. Lane looking. He throws. A one-handed catch is made. It's Cade Keith, the tight end, driving into the end zone for a touchdown. New Mexico is on the board at the start of the second overtime. Lane, good protection, throwing into the end zone, looking for Keith again, but it's over his head and incomplete.
Get a chance at a block.
Third down, Denegal, he'll take off, stepping up, past the 20, he's got the first down. Denegal, all the way to the 10-yard line.
Full start.
Yep.
Offense, number 19, 5-yard penalty.
And let him throw it.
On first and goal, they give it to Sutton, but a flag flies.
Full start. Offense, number
30,000 loud and proud. Another flag before the snap.
7. Snap infraction. Offense, number 63, 5-yard penalty.
San Diego State needs nothing short of a miracle. Denegal steps up. He throws into the end zone. It's over! It's over! New Mexico has done its job! They may have just given themselves a shot at a Mountain West Conference Championship appearance.
So Branson under center. Play action. Good protection to the sideline to C.J. Williams. And Williams goes out of bounds. He's 4th in the ACC in rushing coming into this one. He takes it and bounces it out to the outside, picks up the first down. And 4 taken down. They read it the whole way. Egan, plenty of time. Sideline, complete. He had 2 men in the area. This one to Scudero, and he's in Stanford territory. Egan, quick toss to Smith, picks up the first down. And he misses it again from the right hash. Egan back to the air, wide open. Egan drops back, pressure in his face, touchdown. Scudero, his 2nd of the day. Egan on the roll, throws, incomplete for 9 on 3rd down today. Bill Branson with time, and he connects to Farrell. He's got room to run down the sideline, stays on his feet after being pushed and taken down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 6. The Branson empty backfield with time. Over the middle. Touchdown! They run it this time to Bates. And Bates will pick up the first down as he's pushed out.
I believe Jabari can do that.
Finds a wide open man over the middle. Another first down. Back to Bates. And Bates. Here they come. Egan with pressure in his face. Again completes a broken tackle by their tight end, Caden. Dragging defenders. Egan with all kinds of time. End zone. Incomplete. He tested Nicholson, and Nicholson passed the test. Both from the right hash. Here it is again. This time, he gets it through. And bounced back last week to get their first win against Idaho. They dump it down to Micah Ford. Micah Ford bumps off a defender and now off to the races. Down the sideline and pushed out of bounds inside the 20 by Jalen Boehner. So Branson, good protection. Pump fakes, nobody's open. Rolling now, throws to the back of the end zone. No, cannot connect with C.J. Williams, who had a step. Ooh, and he just got it in there. That one curves in. Off before the 2-minute timeout. He does. And Ford burrows forward. Should have enough for the first down. How do you remedy that?
Quick passes.
Well, Branson gonna run for it now as nobody was open, but now throws for C.J. Williams down the sideline. So Branson with time, floats one. It's caught! Caden high in the slot. Big first down. Go Branson to the outside. Good move there by C.J. Williams, and he gets helicoptered in the pass game. Will we see more here? Go Branson. It's caught! Right down to the 1 by C.J. Williams. It's 25 seconds. Go Branson to Urban. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown! And a quick toss on a tunnel screen to Roush is incomplete. So 1-point ball game. Egan. Pocket collapsing, flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run, and it's caught near the 40-yard line. Egan, pressure coming, avoids it, launches down the field, complete, but the ball pops out. The ball is loose. They're going to say incomplete. The opposite end of the field. Egan, the hook and ladder to Scudero, and the ball's on the ground, and Stanford recovers, and that'll do it. The Stanford Cardinal, victorious.
On a 3rd down and 6, he'll step back to throw from the pocket, throws far sideline, caught at midfield. That's Cade Keith down the sideline, brought down at the 25 by Jake Pope. One from 40 on the far hash mark. Good snap, good hold. Kick's got plenty of power, and it splits the uprights for 3.
With the accuracy on those screens.
Remember, he was a game-time decision with flu-like symptoms. He'll fake the handoff, roll left, nothing going there, so he's going to stop and go back to the right. Connects with Thomas for the 6th time today, and Thomas near midfield, out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Drew speech after the second look. Whoever it was on, it sets the Rebels up in good field position. Calandria complete at the 10, Gum spinning goal line. Touchdown, Scarlet and Gray! In an empty backfield once again. He'll throw with the Lobos, sending 4 over the middle. Caught by Moore. That's a first down and then some inside the NV Energy red zone. All the way down to the 16-yard line goes Coy Moore. Tackle of the day. He's got as many as 14 in the game this year. Calandria throws, end zone, touchdown! Nick Elksnis from 14 yards out has tied the game. The extra point will give UNLV a lead with 6:35 to go. After an 11-yard sack, it's 3rd and 12. Lane sets the feet, fires to the far side. That's caught. Lane to throw. Airs it up near sideline. One-on-one coverage. A flag down. The catch made. That's Johnson again.
Both sides putting out maximum effort here in the fourth.
Lane looking sideline, looking Johnson. Oh, he got it again. What a grab by Keegan Johnson against Powdrell once more.
Self a ball game.
Here's McKinney, cuts it back, finds the end zone from 13 yards out, and New Mexico takes the lead with 2:54 to play. Finds the end zone for the 5th time this year. He found the opening, busted through it. Lane out there with Bankston. He'll pass. Looking end zone, fires pylon. Johnson catches it. Is he short of the line? Yes! Receptions today, 21 total touches. They fake it to him on a handoff. Calandria pressured, wide open on the far sideline. Thomas has it, tiptoes and goes out of bounds. Calandria to pass. Lobo sent 3, over the middle, knocked out of the hands of the intended target, Coy Moore. No flags on the field as Tavian Combs knocks it away. This is it. This is the game right here if New Mexico makes a stop. They sent 4. Calandria rolling. Calandria throwing. That's complete. Elksness by himself on the right. Kevon Lee in the backfield. Trips receivers to the left. Calandria, he's going to run it himself. The game comes down to this. He's into some space, running it down the far sideline. Laterals it at the 30. Irvin keeps it in bounds. Throws it to the turf. Lyons flips it up. There's Day Reynolds with it. The ball's still alive. Calandria loses the handle on it. Kevon Lee picks it up now. Throws it ahead of him. Ball's down. It's going to be a penalty one way or the other.
That's the end of the game.
And that's how this wild game draws to a close. And New Mexico, for the first time in their last 4 matchups against UNLV, defeats the Rebels.
Offense. Aggies wanting to step on the gas here. 1st and 10 from the UNLV 46. Another play action throw. The catch. The weave. Falling down is Pagan. UNLV bring pressure, but they drop to the sticks. They rush 4. Barnes trying to escape the pocket. Late throw. Finds his man. It's Boyd. A running idea. It's going to be a pass instead. Barnes rolling to the right. Barnes gobbled up. A loss on 3rd down. And Rinker drills it. So Utah State left and throwing. Calandria looking down the field, avoids the rush. Eye still downfield on Corks one. Has to throw one catch. Oh, falling to the turf. Calandria back to pass. Calandria looking back to the end zone. Incomplete, out of bounds.
After review, the receiver got his left foot down inbounds before stepping out. Therefore, it is a touchdown for UNLV.
100% the right call as Day Reynolds picks up his 4th touchdown of the year.
Unbelievable catch. Gets the right foot down before the left one comes out of bounds.
They're undefeated when they lead at half this year. Calandria going to his left. He's comfortable, as we say. Easy pitch and catch for the 1st down. Ball on their own 46 for UNLV. Oh, Calandria gets out of there. They go straight to the back. Spinning forward is Lee. Chris Joe, you saw him sneaking down towards the line of scrimmage. It's a give and a big catch right here. It's Caden McGee. Calandria hangs on to it. Has time. Protection. Holding up. A late throw across the middle. Oh, they go to the tight end to make it a 4-point lead. Straight through the pipes in UNLV. They bring the house. Barnes keeps it, avoids the tackle. Oh, look at him gallop. He's chewing up yards. Barnes into the end zone. Utah State takes the lead. A 58-yard run to glory. Calandria, deep drop back. They pick up the pressure. The strike is caught. Big time conversion. Calandria fakes the reverse, tries to find a hole. Oh, he scampers forward, picks up the 1st down. There's going to be more to it. Here comes the flag at 15 for a face mask with Lee in the backfield. Calandria, here comes the pressure. Calandria can't get out. He is tripped up. They get to him. Utah State.
This defense.
31-yard attempt for Viella. And it's good. We've got a tie ball game. 3rd and 3. Utah State trying to keep the drive alive. Barnes gonna keep it. Barnes
sneaks ahead, uses his legs for the conversion once more.
It's his first field goal of the season to get a chance to win this game with a kick. It's Davis. Oh, lays the lumber, not shying from the physicality. 1st and 10, Barnes in the shotgun. Barnes stepping up once again. They can't catch him. Oh, he's taken off once more. And a casual slide at the 25-yard line. Here's the kick. No good. We've got overtime in Vegas. And from the left hash. No good. Misses it left, so Utah State. Rinker! No good! No good! Utah State a 3-point lead. UNLV will get one more possession. This one is good, so Rinker puts it through. Terrific game between the top scoring offenses in the Mountain West. Here's the handoff on the ground, running towards the end zone. It's McGee diving for the win. Touchdown UNLV. The house wins. Walk-off game winner. And the Rebels survive once again.
Jones goes to the end zone. Carpenter leaping grab. He's got it. And Nevada has a touchdown. 51 yards so far in this game. Marshawn Brown, the motion man on 2nd down. And a dump off, and this is Ramseer. Works inside the block. Spins inside the numbers. Dominic Kelly now the running back. He takes a fake, and here's Jones with wide open stretches. Carter Jones to Ettridge the hold. McFadden's kick is plenty long. And that one is good. Anderson looks left. Guns it in. Touchdown. Svoboda. Sliding catch. Brown. It is a catch at the 29-yard line. Yard attempt from between the hashes. Plenty of leg. He got it. To the end zone. And it's over. And Nevada escapes.